Hello and welcome to Pizza Records Live. I'm your host, Daniel Saber. It's a little clapping, real quick. Just clap. My warm-up style is to bring that Jeb Bush energy and tell people to clap now. It's now time to fucking do that. A little late. We got a bunch of topics. I recently got paid for the very first time to do stand-up comedy.
How'd that go?
It went good. Yeah! Well, I'm not gonna bury anybody or anything. Nothing really weird happened, but
that's good.
Yeah. I got my laughs evened out.
Yeah.
Per written punchline, I got the same amount of laughs. So
it's equalized.
Yeah,
an equalizer.
It.
That's good.
Made time.
Okay.
There was talking during both shows because it was, they're serving drinks. It's a little sit-down place.
Fucking heathens, they don't.
I know.
They don't understand.
They don't. I had a whole line set up if someone talked during my shit, but people are too intimidated by me.
It's like a county fair, concert, when no one's paying attention.
Yeah.
And they're just talking really loud and drunk.
Yeah.
That's.
Poor Willie Nelson is up there singing his heart out. There's just people with a hot dog.
Yeah.
Where do you go to smoke? Do people not care?
Yeah.
They're just talking.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I had a whole line set up where I was going to talk about hey, something about this is like therapy, but you're the therapist, I'm not your therapist, and you don't say anything, and that's why we do this therapy or something like that. I had it phrased better in my head.
Yeah.
But then there was just the one guy that mumbled the first time. I didn't even have anything ready for him. He was never that loud. Second show, some big talkers.
Yeah.
He just choked on his water. That's the funniest thing that's happened so far on the show.
You okay, big guy? Okay. Good.
Anybody have anything crazy happen for their last week in terms of work or home life or hobbies?
Not to plug, but FTR, For the Record, TV show is done with post-production. So we will be submitting to film festivals tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
And we'll see how that goes. But anyway, and then we'll have a public premiere, probably not till January. We want to see how the film circuit goes. And then but we're having that private one at some point. Nice. Of course, people, just like the shooting, we can't get everybody together, so we'll have to figure it out. But
yeah.
Anyway,
it's horrid.
So that's basically it for me, other than just the normal running the store and doing the regular job stuff. Yeah.
How about you, Spencer? How's your week been?
It's been good. I've been sorting and pricing comic books.
Nice.
So,
hell yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the
I've
comic
been doing
book
that
guy.
straight 2 days.
Straight 2 days of just sorting and pricing comic books.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
Hell fucking yeah.
That comic back wall back there, Comic Cavern.
That's that, guys.
Yeah.
We'll just have another plug.
No. Yeah.
What's the name of your comic thing again?
Comic Cavern.
Comic Cavern. So, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta come down to Pizza Records and look at the Comic Cavern. I knew it was something alliterative, but I lost the other C word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough.
There's a few C words I would have guessed, but it probably wouldn't have been right. All right, well,
cool.
I guess we can move it on to bringing guests up onto the stage.
Yeah, I'm not that funny, so we can move on with me. And
yeah, me neither am I.
guys
But
up here.
I'm gonna stay here anyway.
I
well,
try.
you're a fucking, you're a virus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just hang out. All right.
All right.
So, good to see you all.
A round of applause for Devin Smock.
Yeah.
Store owner and co-host. Alrighty. And then we've got a regular here, Jonathan. Well, he doesn't like that. I just say it because I read it that way all the time. Reed Davis. Reed Davis is here. Taking his seat.
Just joining the panel.
Alrighty.
Excuse me, everybody. Sorry.
He needs his order.
Yeah.
And a brand new fella fella, I believe from Decatur, Wesley Allen Riley.
Woo! What's up, y'all?
Hell yeah, what's up?
I just want to. Can I just take a quick, like, 15 to 20 minutes to discuss the full armor of God with you guys?
No, please don't do that.
Yeah.
Just,
We're
I'm
not
talking
allowing
about
that either.
guys.
anymore.
Let's talk about the full armor of God, guys. I saw that clip. I was like, "What the fuck, bro?" I feel like he had
The
like
thing
a
is, we got multiple clips you could be referencing.
I was gonna say, which guy are you talking about?
word. Okay, so there's levels to this.
The little white guy?
No, I want to say
That's
the
not
black guy.
even specific enough.
Okay, all right, yeah.
So wait a second. There's multiple people that come in here talking about the full armor of God.
Yes.
I believe it's for the same reason.
It's a common
crowds are
reoccurrence.
A little light. We also get some like wacky Christians that just like, well, this is a church-like environment. I'll do that here. The second I realize I don't have material
Angels. It's my angel. Have you heard about my angel?
written. Yeah. Hey, and if you wrap that up after about 12 minutes, you're an asshole.
yeah, so y'all just had to cut him off. That was yikes, man. This is my kind of place, man. I've been here. I like small towns. Got me a beer to go.
Hell yeah, brother.
Walking around. I was walking around fucking the microdosing mushrooms, hanging up flyers for the show at the end of the month. Just looking like a proper Decatur crackhead around here.
There you go. No, you'll fit right in.
I feel at home.
Microdosing mushrooms and putting up flyers in local
Yeah,
businesses.
yeah.
Normal Jacksonville behavior.
And beers to go. I mean, dude, the college around here is doing a bar crawl right now,
Shit.
and
That's the after party.
I've been
bro.
drinking since 10.
Snap. But hey, what are we doing after the show?
We're going to
bar
the
crawl.
Emporium right there.
Word? Okay.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I worked
Gonna get
at a
twice as
bowling
shit
alley
faced.
during one of those bar crawls, and the guy wanted to fight me. And I was just, he was dressed like Happy Gilmore's caddy with the one shoe. And I was like, I need your entire party, sir. And it was like the third time I said it. And he goes, you got a problem? And I was like, I can't plug this into the computer for you to play because I can't add on new ones. It's a bowling game. And he was like, oh. But it was after like 5 minutes of wrangling kittens. It was a nightmare. Well, I've got to, unless you guys
Was
want,
it this bowling alley?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was a nightmare about 10 years ago. Hey, you guys had weeks. A previous week. How's your previous week been?
I lost my dog.
What?
He ran away.
Little fucker.
We live over
He
there,
died.
like 3 blocks. He made it past Walmart.
My
He's
cat did a
fucking
similar
far,
thing,
dude.
but
Oh,
she-
so you
she came
found
back.
him?
No, you
Oh.
didn't find him. It was reported on Facebook
There
that
you go.
he was over that way.
Just keep an eye out because we got ours.
He
back.
could be in Woodson by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we found ours across town. I think she like chased a squirrel or something, a cat, and then someone was. They knew she was too pretty to just be a cat, so they're like, keep her around. And they found our Facebook post.
Yeah.
They fed her ham steaks and milk.
Ham
So she
steaks and
came-
milk.
Yeah,
Fuck
she
yeah.
lived like a fucking king while she was gone. And I found squirrel fur just scattered because she had ran out and we didn't notice. And we came back out, found squirrel fur scattered on one side of the apartment. I was like, I think I know what's going on. But my running theory is that a neighbor had pocketed her. And just been like, that's a pretty cat, but not the case.
Yeah.
Had a pocket pussy.
Yeah, pocket pussy. Not bad. This guy does comedy. I think.
Hey, but I'm ching, right?
But-dum tis.
Hey.
It's a joke. He's joking.
I do have one though.
No, I'm not joking.
Who's ready to get weird? I have to cut the live feed,
Women do
y'all.
it all the time. They have little rubber versions of us, and it's fine. And we do it.
Exactly, yeah.
Hey, I got some topics we can run through. Now, the ones I remember, because there's some I don't, and I was reminded of them before we started. But one I remember, apparently, we're going to get all kinds of historical shit to go down, including World War III and possible nuclear war before we get to GTA 6.
Yeah.
Before I get my stealing cars game.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
This is fucking horse shit. Fuck Rockstar for giving a shit.
Seriously.
Like, let's take the time and not poop it out and rip people off. These fucking ass. I don't
Sons of
care
bitches.
anymore.
Them jiggle physics gonna be mwah, though.
I
They're
know.
gonna get them just right.
I'm gonna get drafted
Yeah,
whether I
strip
cut
club's
my
gonna
dick
hit
off or
different.
not to get out of it. They can't decide whether or not trans is served, so I don't know what to do. I don't know what the play is. I'm gonna tell. I think I'm autistic. They're like, that's perfect. Let's go. But there's gonna be a war. None of us get to play it.
We get to live Fallout. It's gonna be
Always
great,
go
man.
with eyesight if you get drafted. Just
Yeah,
be
right.
like,
Fuck,
I can't see. No, I don't have glasses. I don't have insurance. What are you talking about?
Hopefully I'm
Sacrifice a
aged out of
toe.
it. We've got a guest.
There he is.
I'm fine. If you want to come up here at all, you let me. Yeah, go for it. Tyler Gonzo Scott.
Yeah.
I love saying that man's name.
No mic?
No mic today, so if you want to say
That's
some
all right.
shit, you just yell at us,
That's
sir.
alright. This is a song about a stalker.
Nice. I'll be
Every
quiet.
breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, every single day, I'll be watching you. So having a girlfriend sucks sometimes. So if you're single, stop feeling so bad. You ever had to play your Xbox on mute? That shit sucks. So I'm guessing God's on their period because I went to sleep last night and I woke up like this. I don't know, that conversation of whether it's a man or a woman, I don't know, but that's just fucking strange. So you ever get a rip in your jeans on accident? It's kind of embarrassing. Especially when your friend looks at you and says, "That's a big asshole." That's all I got for you guys.
Tyler Gonzo Scott.
Cuckstool.
Cuckstool. Gonzo, I was about to ask the entire panel.
What's in the Amazon package?
Merch.
Stickers.
It's always going to be merch, man.
That's right.
Oh, we hustle.
Here, take one, pass it down.
Merch it up. Merch it up.
Any expectations or anticipations or things that get you especially excited about GTA 6? Now that it's going to be a complete fucking year at least before we get it.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, something to be excited about is the commercial for it was shot on the PS4.
Oh.
So technically the graphics look good already on the trailer, but they're going to be better looking on the next gen console.
That is
So
something.
that's something to be excited about.
From here
They look
on
pretty
out,
good.
from here on out, if the graphics of a AAA game are in any way bad, everyone should be fired. Everyone at the top level. There's no fucking excuse.
Especially
anymore.
something that's took this long, you know? It's the long.
Right.
They've taken longer to make this one than any of them.
Yeah.
So
Yo, female protagonist?
They got a lady one.
that should be interesting.
They're gonna have the male strip club? You better just go in there and fondle the
Right.
fucking male strippers while they
Seriously?
flop cock in your face? I don't know, I'm wondering, bro. It's GTA,
I was
baby.
I feel like the Bonnie and Clyde.
Like,
thing
I
would be
believe you.
kinda
I was
weird,
like,
you know?
holy shit.
We gotta get this helicopter dick physics down just right. Just right, or else, you know.
That's what's delaying it.
yeah, it's like,
You're like,
it's flying, the physics ain't right,
this
guys.
dong don't wiggle right.
I've been studying tapes for days. Don't flop around like that.
Another year and it'll be right.
Another year.
Perfected dick physics.
Another year, and our legal team will figure out how we can get an actor to just swing their cock with the little beads on it, so we
Yeah.
can get it right. We've been trying to get a guy to do that, and
like-
people keep calling in.
Just hire Andy Serkis already. He'll come in here. He knows how to swing a cock, man. Get that guy in here.
Yeah, you can tell he's real confident, even though he looks weird. That's how you know.
You've seen them Gollum deleted scenes, bro. Fucking swinging some cock.
Oh, okay.
You missed it? It
No, I didn't
flew
see
right over your head.
That's it. It went right over my head, literally.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna hit you. Also, Oblivion remaster. Bethesda's still just re-releasing video games.
Well, you see, I've never played that one, so like for me,
Right.
that's a good one to go and try since I've never ran it, you know.
Yeah. I've been trying to like avoid those videos because I still haven't bought a PS5, so
Right.
I'm like, and I haven't played that game either, so I'm like, okay, I know, I know.
This might be overstepping,
I'm an
but,
Oblivion person.
but honestly, I say fuck the console wars. Go straight to PC because that's
PC
where
elitist.
everything's at. You know what I mean? You can play everything on the computer. So like,
But
just
one of
never-
the Arkham games was janky on it.
I'm not aware of this.
Well, yeah, I've completely destroyed
You can mod it though at that point.
Is that the
though.
only?
You can't.
Yeah, it's the only
the
thing. I
only
think an
game that-
Assassin's Creed game also was released poorly onto the PC port.
Which
Those
Arkham
are-
game are you talking
Those
about?
two, Arkham series and Assassin's Creed, those are like my favorites.
Right? Arkham's fucking awesome. I didn't really play Oblivion. It's just it got remastered. I was gonna see if anyone was like, fucking. No. I put topics out.
I'm
to see-
psyched about it, but I gotta like wait until I have money to buy a
Yeah.
PS5.
I played the old one. I was into it. I'm just glad that you can still make horrible abominations
Yes. you can
as
make
your
freaks.
character. I'm like, my God.
I saw the new ones. Yeah, they
It's like-
showed some of the new ones. It was perfect. It was
Oh,
just
man.
all these like craterous, moon-headed ogres. It was
Yeah.
fucking, and it'd be like an elf. And they're like, no, I just
It just fucking.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Pretty
And-
psyched about that.
I love it's just like this mutilated, just horrible looking excuse for a creature, and it's like, you're the savior of our world.
I saw you in my dream last night.
yeah.
Kill me. Kill
Did you
me.
not wake up pissing your pants?
The hero of Kavach.
Kvatch. Now I've played a lot of Skyrim.
Same.
Too much Skyrim.
Same.
Skyrim's a shit.
Now in that one, everyone kind of treats you like a dumbass
Yeah.
the whole time. And I haven't played a lot of Oblivion, but the theme there is that they're just like, I love you. They just immediately think you're awesome
Yeah.
most of the time. It makes me upset because I didn't play that one. I played the one where everyone's just like, I know you've already defeated gods. Pussy, please pick flowers for me. You stupid pussy. This just is.
Yeah.
I do like that game though.
Oblivion's got like the best just random conversations. Like you'll just roll up on two NPCs and they'll be like, hey, how's your day? I saw a mud crab. Fuck you, I hate elves. Goodbye. Bye. It's like, the fuck?
I love.
Goddamn.
That was something about they added this vampire chick in one of the DLC to Skyrim.
Serrano.
She's all hot topic, cool. I was like, I don't know. What do you think? I don't give a shit. And it pissed me off because every other character is like 76 IQ and like tunnel vision about their house or something. And then like someone comes in and they're cooler than the game I like. I fucking hate that character. It's so fucking bad. It's just like some hipster came in and was like, "You like Skyrim?" is what the character feels like to me. She upsets the
I
piss
just
out
hate
of me.
when she complains about the sun all the fucking time. And then if you're in a cave, she's like, I spent enough time in a cave.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no making
It's
this
like-
bitch happy.
It's like, God damn, you complain about everything. Just shut up and carry my shit.
I show up with my orc follower and she's like, "Can you get rid of this fucking nobody?" I'm like, "This is my best friend." Fuck, who are you? Some freak? I was
He
supposed to
carries
kill
a
you.
lot.
I make them carry a lot. Any more video game talk before I talk about movies?
I just bought Return to Arkham, which is Arkham City and Arkham.
Asylum?
It's Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. Yeah.
Yes.
It was like $20. I googled it before I bought it, and it said it was $60. And then I went on PlayStation Network, and it was 20. And I was like, "What?
There you go.
No way!" That's the shit, man.
I'm gonna ask, have you played as any of the DLC outfits on the second one? Different Batman outfits.
Sinestro Core.
Nice. Yeah, he's the most. His arms.
Oh,
are
yeah.
fucking
His
huge.
fucking neck, dude.
Yeah.
His neck is gigantic.
He's got like go-go boots, but you wouldn't make fun of him because he's like the giantest one.
I
played
like
as
those skins better. Like they actually like changed his face instead of
Yes.
like, but it was kind of cool, like how the next game was like his face with a new suit, but at
Yeah.
the same time I'm like, I want to play a different Batman.
Yeah, I like Dark Knight Returns one because he's got the giant,
Yeah,
The
the
giant
giant
brick
fucking
head.
chin.
giant brick head and completely white eyes. I'm like, that's the one. He's got stupid Shrek body. His proportions are wrong.
Yep.
Great.
I think they had an animated series one too, didn't they?
Yeah, they had
It was,
an
it was
animated-
like
Yeah.
straight line mouth, like everything.
I
like
love
it
that
was just
one.
like. Yeah.
I was gonna write a sketch. I couldn't type it. I didn't have time. But I was gonna write a sketch for tonight where I was Batman. But I did not have fucking time. I won't spoil the gag. I'll try to do it next week. But all right, movie talk now.
I think Tiny Dancer over there wants to do a set.
Oh no,
You
no,
wanna
no,
know?
I don't
No, I
I
much.
got one funny story and it's fine.
Alrighty. Well, if any space moves off the couch and you're into it, you can just steal that space if anything happens.
Sandwich in between them.
Yeah, you can just fucking go rub on them.
I'll make room for you.
You can sit right here.
I'll slide on over anytime.
Get sexual about it because we're bored. Hey,
Go wipe your face off, beard guy. Clean my seat.
Say what?
What?
Oh yeah.
Face off.
Oh yeah. Like, do I got something in my face?
Not yet.
movie talk.
Not yet.
Martin Scorsese's about to release a documentary about this latest pope what turned fat-faced and then died. Now I had said who's going to replace the pope because he's got
His
fat
face
face.
got fatter?
Scorsese's still alive?
Scorsese, yes. He's like 90, I think. But I'm going to ask everyone again just to see if any more ideas have come up. New pope idea.
Pope idea.
I thought the old pope would be the new pope.
The one before this.
Yeah, no, the same pope would be the new pope because I mean he died around Easter. I thought he'd come back after 3 days.
Yeah. Fake ass pope.
Or
Wasn't the vicar of
Irish
Christ,
people typically
evidently.
Catholic.
Popes are
Irish
liars
is a
sometimes.
Catholic thing, right?
Yeah, a lot of Irish people are Catholic.
Yeah. Is Willem Dafoe Irish?
I think so. He might have been raised
He'd be
Catholic.
pretty cool.
What the fuck is, what species is Willem Dafoe?
Goblin.
Awesome. I think he's excellent at everything he
There's
does. But he's not
definitely
Goddamn right.
like
He's like the
Scots-Irish.
David Bowie of actors. Like,
Yeah.
he's just so mysterious.
and like weirdly attractive. even
Yeah,
though
he's
fucking-
Ugly as shit.
Shop and having to put the lotion on his skin.
I think Mr. Beast should be the next pope, guys.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah, we need to bring in the young crowd. We need to bring the money back in.
Yep.
Guys,
Turn everything
Media
into a fucking
domination.
game show.
$10,000 for whoever worships Jesus the best in this.
We got some
Today
Mr.
we're challenging y'all to
Yeah.
turn water into wine for $8,000.
That's a good idea, yeah.
It gets some good YouTube views, man. That's all I'm saying.
And he wouldn't be afraid to take it to Africa like in the old days. Make Africa
Hell
more
yeah.
Catholic some more.
Yeah.
He builds wells. He's very charitable.
Yeah.
He heals the blind. Mr. Beast is kind of like Jesus, I think.
Dude, yeah,
He heals-
he's like John Connor Jesus Christ, where he's just giving people cyborg eyes
Hell yeah,
and shit.
Fucking-
You know that someone's a really good Catholic, they got a golden eye with a red light on it, and you're like, oh, that guy's really, that's
That guy
a
really cares.
cardinal.
Out here giving everybody Lunchables and shit. You
Yeah.
get food and you get food and
It'll kill you in a couple years, but here you go.
yeah, you get a couple though. You get to eat for a couple. It's not a bag of rice.
How are we thinking this Martin Scorsese directed Pope documentary is going to go? You think it's going to be really, really fast paced and exciting? It's going to focus on the crimes?
There's crimes involved?
It has to be. It's a Martin Scorsese
Oh.
joint.
It's about the Pope, obviously.
Yeah.
He has
He's gonna be touching kids and, you know, all kinds of
Is this
shit.
about
There's gonna
Pope
be some-
Or
Francis?
it's a movie based on real life circumstances.
Yeah.
It's a documentary.
Okay.
Martin Scorsese's making a documentary.
Okay, he's making a documentary about
The last
popes
one.
or
This
or
last
Pope
one, I'm pretty
Francis.
sure. Yeah, this
Pope
one that
Francis.
died. I
They came in
think.
and like changed a bunch of shit.
Yeah, this one that got a fat face, so I wanted him replaced, and then he went ahead and died like I wanted, and now they're gonna replace him with someone sexy.
God damn it.
Here's how I'm picturing the documentary is like the Pope in the corner, and it zooms in into the telephoto type of thing, and he's like, and this motherfucker, this fucking Irish motherfucker, comes past me in his blue suit, shits his pants on air, shits his pants, and he, oh Jack, and he goes to the fucking bathroom. He has no fucking respect. That's how that's him talking about Biden. That's how I picture the movie. Is no guns coming out or stomping guys' heads necessarily.
Right.
As long as they cast Joe Pesci to be the Pope, man, I'm down.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I think we said
Yeah, I
that
think
last
we
time.
said
Last week.
Calling the
Joe
estate
Pesci?
of Pope Francis.
Nah, Joe Pesci just don't give a fuck. He'll come back for Scorsese though. He was wearing
Yeah.
the Irishman, right?
Yeah, Irishman
Yeah.
looked like a fucking disaster. Hey, Robert De Niro, would you like to play a 25-year-old for half the movie?
I just like Joe Pesci. I wish I could do a Joe Pesci impression, but I'm not even gonna try that shit. Yeah, for you motherfucker.
What's fucking funny about me? No, I can't do it. It's like,
Motherfuckers out here sinning. I'll beat your fucking head in.
half the Italians, I do the same weird nasally thing. I can't. James Gandolfini, you know.
He's just like an angry, violent Danny DeVito. I like it. He's like
Yes.
Danny DeVito if he just fucks some people up, man.
Speaking of fucking some people up,
That's a weird segue.
what's that fucking guy's name again? That fucking Swede,
Oh,
Alexander Skarsgård.
Skarsgård. Yeah,
Someone
yeah.
was interviewing him, and they said, "How about your name getting thrown in for James Bond?" And he was like, "That's interesting, like a Swedish James Bond." And he was like, "I imagine he'd be nonviolent and very political. He'd like convene people." How do you guys feel about a nonviolent James Bond where he's too suave to kill? Is that important to you? Do any of us like James Bond movies?
I love James Bond movies.
Okay, we got one. The rest of the panel, how we feel about old Bond?
I'm more of a golden eye kind of guy. You know what I
Just
mean?
go- just the game or the movie?
The game.
The game. Fuck the movies. Okay.
It's not really James Bond if he doesn't shoot terrorists.
Right. He's got to shoot some
Sean
fools.
Connery or Daniel Craig is the best Bond?
I'm going to ask you who's the best Bond. Okay, that's a new question for the panel.
Man, I mean, like,
Which one fucks most?
Probably Connery.
That's your fucking answer right there.
Connery.
Yeah,
I
Connery,
believe
for
Connery
sure.
is. Someone once said that Daniel Craig is the violent one, and Connery is the alcoholic one. That he's kind of just a
they're
drinker.
both.
I'm gonna go
violent
with
now.
Connery. Connery's the winner.
I don't know if you could really. I don't know. You'd really have to like tally it up in the movies and.
Yeah, it's hard because that's.
like,
I was having the hardest time remembering what his drink was the other day. I was like margarita or daiquiri.
No,
Daiquiri.
it's
no,
a
it's a vodka martini.
Vodka martini, but I was like, it's either a margarita or a
He calls
daiquiri.
it a
It's a gay man,
Vesper martini. It's got a little
right?
orange slice in it, I think.
Who do we feel about if we have to get a new Bond? Because Daniel Craig's old. New Bond. Any names we want to throw out there?
Yo, I think Idris Elba.
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba would
Oh,
be
yeah, that'd be
really
sick.
good.
Remember when everyone very
Yeah.
specifically for like 2 years said Idris Elba, and then Michael Caine said, "You can't say a fella just because he's black." And then everyone goes, "What are you talking about?" We said Idris Elba. No one said black guy, please.
That one black guy from the, you know what I mean? No,
But-
Idris Elba.
But the
Yeah,
problem
that's-
is he's also old.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like
Yeah, now Idris Elba
It's-
is like
there's not-
also 55.
right.
But he'd still be a great
He'd
James
still
Bond.
be, yeah, because you can have an old James Bond a little bit. It's kind of like Batman. You can have an
Yeah.
older one.
kind of based on Sir Christopher Lee.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the character's kind of based on Sir Christopher Lee.
There's a guy that played Sherlock Holmes in the 90s on TV that looks exactly like what they said James Bond looked like. He's got a skinny nose. Anyway, we're off on an autistic fucking tangent about facts. Can't help
Getting
myself.
real deep and serious about this shit. I just, as long as he's violent, I wouldn't mind James Bond out here murdering people, bro.
That's
he better,
bro. That's Batman.
he
What are
better
you
be
talking about?
suplexing
No,
motherfuckers.
he can't
That's
kill
Batman.
if he's Batman.
That's Batman.
Batman doesn't
Batman does not kill.
kill.
Yeah, but I mean,
Not on purpose. I think.
violence,
Yeah, you think
Violence.
by his hand?
detective.
Not on purpose.
That's Batman.
Violence, yes, but not murder. He's very against guns and murder. Any more actors we want to nominate for a Bond role? Younger. Let's think a little younger. Somebody that's done something recently. Is there literally...
Who's the dude from Juno?
Jeremy Renner is old and handicapped now, and he's an American. And he's weird looking.
You said Michael Cera?
Michael Cera Bond, I'm down.
Weird looking.
Michael
No.
Cera. He's a little weird looking. More so than Daniel Craig.
Weird looking.
And now Jeremy Renner is a handy-capable man.
They gotta be like from the United
He's
Kingdom.
already Jason
You
Bourne.
definitely look more like Michael Cera than you do fucking Jeremy Renner. That's why
Michael Cera should be James Bond. Michael Cera's the one we choose.
He's American too.
Better than Jeremy Renner. He already played Jason Bourne and it went nowhere. It went nowhere. Michael Cera.
I know
Who?
the guy who played Rick
Fucking surgical with
Who
those
played Rick?
arms.
Rick who?
in The Walking Dead.
Oh, that guy.
Andrew
yeah.
He's got a good
But
look. He's
like,
old too now.
He's old too now.
Lincoln,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
Lincoln.
but when he first started, like he would have been a sick Bond.
He's gotta
And
be-
he's British.
Oh, you know what?
He is
Stephen
British.
Yen. Steven Yen would be
We
good.
could have an Asian James Bond.
We could have an Asian James Bond.
Him with a little silenced Walter PPK and he
Yeah.
hits somebody and he has like a little look on his face.
Harold and Kumar.
Yeah. 100. Devin, control yourself. You're the store owner.
Dial it down, brother. Come on.
Randall Park. Also, I would take. He's Asian Jim from The Office, and also Kim Jong Un from The Interview. I would take him as Bond. He has a good look. He looks professional. I like a Bond that's a little nondescript but fancy looking. Like you don't think he's gonna strangle a guy in the bathroom. Like that guy's an accountant, but that he's got a
I can't
fucking
take that guy
silence Walter
seriously
PPK.
anymore,
He's
though.
smarter than you.
Like he's just been in too many like awkward like comedy
It's too
roles.
late for
Like,
him now?
I think
That's
so.
what I
Like I can't take him seriously, even if he acts serious.
That's how I felt about Batfleck. I was like, I've just seen him on too many tabloids getting made fun of in comedies. Like I'm just like, look at Ben Affleck. Why is Superman beating up Ben Affleck? Also, that guy, that murderer, Scott Peterson, from when I was a kid, from
You talking
right
about
after
Alec
9/11. Huh?
Murderer Alec Baldwin?
No, Alec Baldwin
known
is
murderer.
a manslaughterer.
That known murder.
Actually, the props master is
Prop-
a manslaughterer. Alec was just like, oh,
Whoopsie daisies.
prop master was a dumb bitch. She was horrible.
Yeah.
She took those guns
Yeah.
at night and put real bullets in them and got drunk with her friends and shot them and then just threw them back in the box. And she got yelled at on a previous set. She inherited the business from her dead dad. She got yelled at on a previous set by Nicolas Cage because she would just start firing at things to entertain herself. And it was popping his fucking ears. He said, stop fucking doing that! And they didn't fire her ass, so now someone's dead.
Wah, wah.
Hey, we got some animal topics to talk about now that
Yes.
someone shot somebody in, there was a murderer in, Scott Peterson looks like Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck looks like Scott Peterson. Scott Peterson murdered his wife on a boat or something when I was a kid. I was gonna make a gag about how that also, Batman murdered his wife on a boat.
Right.
Nancy Grace was on his ass.
And he's in a movie like just centered on murdering his wife, but then it turns
Yeah.
out she faked her death.
Yeah. That's why they hired him. They were like, I need a guy that's like, no, you need a guy that looks like fucking Scott Peterson. So we hired the fucking guy.
Yeah, that was his most believable role.
It was. Yeah. Him being a dumb fuck that was like, I do look like I killed her, but shit, I don't think I
yeah,
did.
I didn't do it though.
We got some animal topics. One's a very big deal right now, guys. 100 men, one gorilla. Unarmed men, unarmed gorilla. Now my question isn't, do we have a scenario where none of the men die? That is
hell
not my
no.
question.
At least 70 people are done for.
A gorilla's bite force is stronger than a tiger's. So, it's a scary fucking animal.
How about the punch capability?
It's pretty good.
Oh my
Exactly.
god, dude.
They run on their arms, too.
Like,
They can climb something and jump off and then smash you.
Yeah.
I just saw a video from like a modern zoo of a fucking gorilla running at the glass and breaking
Shattered
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they broke it.
fucking breaks
Just in
it.
front of a little kid. Like,
Yeah, we can't fucking measure because you gotta piss off the gorilla and get it to hit the thing that's gonna measure it without breaking it.
right.
Yeah, who knows how strong?
Honestly, to solve that question, anybody could just turn on Planet of the Apes. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Just watch and pay attention.
Yeah, just
What
watch
does it
Planet of
do
the
to the
Apes.
truck?
What the
How much
fuck?
does a
What
truck
kind of
weigh?
question is this?
Oh, hey.
It's based on real science.
So at least 70 are getting one shot. For sure. Just
Now here's
bah, bah, bah.
my
Dead.
thing.
Who's actually
Those
gonna be
people-
prideful enough to sign up for this and really think that it's okay?
Nose goes. That's you, bro.
Yeah, I don't
If
think
we do this,
No, man, I don't even fucking hit assholes anymore when they deserve to be hit. I'm not gonna try to fight a fucking gorilla. You kidding me? I'm floating, my knee hurts.
I love animals, but I am the most dominant species on this planet, and it will be demonstrated if need be.
Yeah, but unarmed. You aren't.
Unarmed, I'm still
You
smarter, and I still have a larger penis than the
And you're
gorilla.
fucking
unarmed?
compared to him. Your muscle,
Look.
no.
Unarmed.
You to rip that
Kill a
motherfucker.
deer.
Yeah, right?
Right now.
Try to just.
Go get it.
I'm probably more scared of the deer.
Exactly.
A legit one T-boned my Jeep the other night on the way
God
back
damn.
from Quincy. There was I braked for the first one and was like, "You stupid dick," and then I kept on, and then I slowed down, and these ones didn't come onto the road, and then one I slowed down a little bit, and then I sped up because he stopped on the other lane, and I sped up and got past him, and he went right into my door.
Did you get up or did you kill him?
No clue. It's too
He
dark.
got
He's probably fine. He probably went ah. But
Yeah.
how? Okay, we do it 100 times. Does the gorilla die? Do you guys think the gorilla dies any of those 100 times we
No.
do it? You don't think we ever kill the gorilla?
How organized are the guys? We coming in with a plan, or we just letting this gorilla
Here's how
loose
I see
in the mall or something?
I try to
At a
give us
Walmart?
credit. Say these guys have been living like this for a while, and they've been killing smaller game with losses, but they've been killing smaller game over time. Now, this is how humans do it. We got a lot of stamina, and we love our numbers, and we know what they're thinking. So you surround and overwhelm the animal and give them a little space for an out, and they run. They book it as hard as they can. And you jog, and then you stop and get around them, and you... Now, a few guys... This works like on a few animals, like a dog.
Yeah,
It's
wear
going
it
to
out.
get scared and confused and tired, and then you fuck up the dog, and it's horrible. Gorilla, we're going to lose some guys that are going and going at the gorilla. We're going to lose some guys. But I think there's a chance
Weaklings.
that the gorilla's going to be winded and scared and confused, and we're going to dogpile, and this is where a lot of the losses come in. Initial guys attempting to dogpile gorilla.
That's first guys, man. Oh,
and then,
God.
and then over
That's
time,
first guys.
the only way we're going to do this is by crushing the gorilla, which means a bunch of guys are going to get crushed by our own weapons. 100. Now you're going to have by this point possibly 75 to 95 men, depending on how good you are at freaking out.
Question, but no answer.
What?
The people that are fighting, are they people who have no life to live for, like felons in life in jail forever?
They are-
Are they people who have fulfilling lives at home? Are they professional fighters? What are the fucking people?
They are foragers. They do this to survive. It's been working on smaller game.
They're fucking done.
How about
And
we
so
just
are they
say
doing this-
the average man?
Are they
No,
doing this?
I'm not going to take
No fucking chance. The
a
gorilla
bunch
like
of
this
modern
fucking-
American gamers
Yeah.
and act like that represents all of humanity across the fucking globe. If anything, the people that sew our clothes together or farm our bananas, I would rather send them, not out of disrespect, but they're already going to get shot by our paramilitary groups at some point anyway, and they're tougher than us.
Yeah.
Talk about guys like that. It's for survival. We got it.
Well, back in the day, we used to run animals to
We're
death.
going to eat the gorilla.
We would
We're gonna eat the
endurance
gorilla.
run animals to death. Like, how can we exhaust this thing by running it miles and miles and miles, and we're just fucking running a 5K,
We gotta
jogging,
create-
high-fiving?
We got to create
We gotta exhaust this thing.
a tunnel. We got to force and it's got to slowly do this, but it's got to be like a mile or 2 miles long, and you got to make sure that the gorilla's get in the mouth of this thing, so you can and it'll into the tunnel, and then after a while, if you've built it right, it can't get out, and then you just stay about 15 feet back, being really loud until finally, and you can't use rocks because it's a cheating in the concept.
Yeah.
But you could, just like the zombies from World War Z, just fucking oceanic pour
Yeah.
onto that thing.
Yeah.
Lose a bunch of dudes, but slowly peel back. And you got not only your own guys to eat and feed your kids, but a big ass gorilla.
We gotta get sweaty.
You're gonna have to get sweaty.
They ain't got sweat, we got sweat. We can run longer, we get slippery as fuck. Gorilla tries to grab me, I'm all sweated up. I'm shirtless, I got
Oil.
my pants, I'm oiled up.
Oil body armor. It's excellent. They
I
do
slip
that
right
prison.
through.
Just slick yourself up with whatever you got.
He tried to grab me, I just.
100 stuff hip dudes.
Yes.
Yes. How,
That gorilla's going.
how greasy do we get to be for this fight?
I think 100 gibbons could exhaust a gorilla.
I think this
nearly
is
to
why
death.
the question is important, because, like, hypothetically, all of the 100 men are unarmed. But, like, I think maybe 15 or 20 armed men could kill a gorilla.
Oh!
That's the point. That's why we're the most dominant species on the
If we
planet.
were armed, one guy could probably get up in a tree with a
single
bow.
spear.
Wait,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just jump down with a spear like how Rambo hunted.
Right.
Let that motherfucker charge you.
So
just right
is this
in
in
your
a
spear.
controlled
Yeah.
environment? Are they like? Are
Yeah,
they
it's
like
in-
doing
okay,
that in
so-
like
No,
an arena?
Africa.
You know when
instead
superheroes
of
fight,
in
it's
the
always just
wilderness?
a big desert and there's nothing for miles, and then they punch and it like cracks the desert and stuff.
Okay.
It's in that place.
Okay.
So you need at least.
I was
one
like
superhero
thinking
to
the
punch a
woods,
fault
and I was
line,
like,
and you
well,
get the
they could
gorilla
make
in that fault line.
a makeshift spear, and
Yeah, right.
but okay.
Yeah, I think one guy could kill
Barren
most
desert.
animals if he's got time. He could just
Yeah.
one guy versus an animal is Batman every time with prep time.
Yeah.
You can just figure it out. We're doing great on time. We're doing great. Any other methodologies we can think of where 100 unarmed men take on this gorilla?
Think we better seduce that motherfucker?
Seduce, trick it with a woman,
No.
one, not men, but a woman.
Get a few ladies out there to kind of, you know,
Okay,
I'm saying.
Tame
There's
the
no-
spirit of the
So,
gorilla.
hey,
there's no lady gorillas in sight, so they have to make a costume.
Yeah, yeah.
Can they bring a costume? Can they bring a furry costume, like a good ass costume, right? Get to bring the pheromones. You
Why
can't bring
not?
weapons. Can you bring gorilla pheromones?
like we,
Sure.
This is a scenario that's not even.
See, now this is
No
hunting
weapons, but you can bring pheromones.
gear. Pheromones might be hunting gear.
we're pretty close on the
Point
genetic
is,
scale.
the second
right?
we get one tool, we win.
Yeah.
It's 100 dudes versus a gorilla. That's period.
Right, but in the scenario of 100
What does
women,
Devin think?
100 women versus one gorilla, they die every 100 times, right?
Yeah.
The humans
A
have to come up
1,000
with a
out of
plan.
1,000 times.
Yeah, there's
Guys,
no fucking way in
guys,
hell.
store owners telling us how we do it.
Okay, 100 guys. You come up with
You
a
look
plan.
like a gorilla.
Send me in.
So, yeah, baby.
Get him in an arm bar.
So like this, gorillas don't wear new balance. But yeah, 100 guys surrounded. Okay, there's like at least 20 of the first dudes that go after the dog pile. They're dead. Like they're strong, they're fast. You're talking about like the stamina thing. That doesn't matter. They're so fucking fast. But you surround them. And like he said, is you got to go for one specific part. So you go for the eyes.
Yep.
You get some guys that have jiu-jitsu skills. Get on the fucking back and choke them out or break the eyes.
A gorilla?
Grab the dick.
You're gonna lose 20 guys, he said.
Twist it!
That was what I was gonna say.
You,
Fuck
you're
the eyes,
you're a dick
testicles
grabber.
every
You're a dick
time.
grabber, and you're a dick grabber. You guys get ready to grab them some dick.
Get in there, grab
I
that
don't know,
dick.
dude. I think
if
grabbing that
feel it
dude's
and
nuts
bleed out
would
slowly.
send it into turbo mode.
That's how hyena killed him.
It would just like
Yeah, but the one guy, we lose one guy that manages to get the testicles off and we win.
Grab his dick and twist
How many
it.
guys?
Devin's just like, all right, I give it.
How many guys quit?
We're gonna have to train at least 25% of the men to hone in orally on the testicles to remove
Why
the testicles so that it leads to death.
Sir, I volunteer to be a dick biter.
Yes.
I volunteer to be the.
Listen, and in
I'll
wartime,
bite his dick.
in wartime, it is normal to give your men a little bit of meth. We just give that portion. Listen, in World War
What do we
II,
become?
it's a tool. Meth is a tool.
Meth is a
You can be
tool.
Oh,
prescribed meth.
it's a tool. What about natural substance? Mushrooms, baby. Go berserker on
That's
you.
for the 5% that
while you're
plant.
trying to kill the gorilla. Then
Yeah.
That grows
Technical.
naturally, baby.
Okay,
Yeah.
listen. 5% is leader class, and they imbibe mushrooms, and they're part of a top level council on how to take out this gorilla. They would have obviously come up with my testicles idea. 25 of them. 25 of them we put on meth for testicle biting purposes, the same way we did for our pilots at the 3-day bomb raids, and Japan did so that they would do horrible genocide. So, 25% on meth. I'm gonna say probably all the rest of them. We don't need any stoners in here. All the rest of them get blind drunk. So that they're like, what the fuck, you get fucking shit, looks like my dad, and then runs at it.
Yeah, yeah. When the gorilla throws them, they'll be looser too. It's like a car wreck. Yeah. Fucking just
Fucking wild shit.
All right, we figured it out. At
least we got a game
We
plan.
can imbibe things. We're gonna mentally outdo the gorilla.
As long as we have
Performance.
chemicals. I mean,
chemicals, mind-altering chemicals to
Yes.
change how soft we are as chicken nuggy gamer boys.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna have to take meth and alcohol and be men for once. Say?
They're all tools. You can't use them. They cheat
All
the
tool.
fucking
Oh,
wolves, man.
oh, that's what you meant by
What if we
tool.
escape them chicken nuggets?
100 certain dudes.
It would
How
distract.
regulated is this going to be? Is this going to be a sports fucking event every year? Because then the girls
Hey, you're a genius. All the NFL dudes, they would just bludgeon it to the. Can they wear helmets? That's for protection. That's not armor. That's armor. That's not weapons.
Concussions, they don't do anything involved.
Yeah, I don't think they really do give a
We
shit
don't want
about
them to get
concussions.
CTE while they're trying.
Yeah, and all of them now have to like get on all fours and just dart as hard as they can towards the skull.
Kill the gorilla. He's gonna hurt your quarterback. They're like,
They're making you look gay out there, boys. And he's like, what?
What's the longest toddlers?
Huh?
100 toddlers.
What are you
Like
talking
it's like a
about?
competition to see which 100
Oh, God.
toddlers can last the longest against the gorilla.
none.
What's this guy
That's just like
talking
some
about?
Coliseum stuff.
Wait, who lasts the longest? Which 100
Some of you may die, but it is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
I is the imaginer.
Their brothers and sisters will get rich if they win.
That's some population thinning right there. Fucking
Yeah, he's just
Hunger Games.
yeah, he's just feeding children to a gorilla.
just trying to see some kids die today.
This guy's got father anxiety. He's just going to erase their head on us. And
You
be like,
got me, player.
what if my what if the gorilla got my baby? Hey, here's another question that got people heated a while back. Would you rather share the woods? You're abandoned in the woods. You were in a Cessna crash. You're fine, but everyone else is dead. You were in a Cessna crash. You're in the woods. Would you rather one other entity of these two are in those woods? A man or a bear?
Man,
You want
Black
a man?
bear or brown bear?
It is
That's
a
not
brown
clever.
bear.
Am I Russian?
A brown?
You are you.
No.
He's just neither.
None of you are worried about being sexually assaulted by this man.
nope.
Okay.
I mean, I
who's
would
the
take
man?
the bear.
Not
I would
get
take
killed
the
by
bear
the
for sure.
bear.
We got a brown bear. Who's the man? Let's just.
I mean,
what's
we were
this
just
guy's,
talking about this. We're stronger, smarter, faster than animals.
Yeah, well, a bear could do
You know?
nothing to me. I could take out a gorilla.
Yeah.
That's another thing. So these are married
No.
again. Here we got all kinds of questions.
No.
Gorilla versus bear. It used to be a big deal, but people have come out recently and said, excuse yourself. Because I remember the video game Bully. There's a jock that walks around. He's just talking to himself. He talked about the game Bully one time. He's talking to himself. He goes, I wonder what would win, a gorilla or a bear? And then I hadn't heard it, and then Joe Rogan brought it up again, and I was like, he's that jock from Bully. But people are like, the bear is twice the size.
Gorilla.
You think the gorilla would fuck up the bear?
Yeah.
Now, what is your argument for that?
Thumbs.
Thumbs? You think being
Bears
able
have
to
claws,
grab like
huh?
a spear, you think it would...
No, I think it would. Well,
Yeah, they're fucking twice the size of a gorilla.
bite force. It would be
What a big brown bear.
stronger
Yeah,
striker.
Yeah. I mean,
Huge ass claws.
Yeah, but
It
the
can
bear's
climb
claws
like
and
8
weight.
times
They have
as
sharp
fast.
teeth, though.
Right,
The
I mean,
bear
like-
is really fast. The
I feel like
bear
it could
runs
be
like
fair.
a
no,
rabbit.
the bear would crawl,
The bear's
claw the
really
shit
fast.
out of it.
The
It
bear
would
can
bite
climb
it.
trees.
You know, it would
The
fucking
bear
die for sure.
weighs
You ever seen
more
a bear
and has
chase a man?
claws.
It's fucking crazy.
How illegal would it
Just as
be
fast
to
as a
set
gorilla,
up a
not
bear
fast.
versus
Oh,
a
yeah.
gorilla?
Depends on the country.
Let's find out tonight after the show.
I have facts.
Bring out the bear, guys.
This guy's back.
Similar bite force, but because of the bear's build, the gorilla's bite is much less effective. In that, like, science says, fucking gorilla's got no chance. Unless it's
Gorilla
like-
doesn't have dog mode, whereas bear has both like giant sloth and dog mode.
I'd say a gorilla is probably quicker, not faster.
Type of bear.
But quicker in the...
Have you ever tried to fight a tall guy?
Oh yeah, I couldn't imagine.
They just sit back and fucking dot you up, and then
Yeah.
you're like you're bleeding.
Look at my head to arm ratio. I could never fight a tall guy. I can't.
brain smells.
Jesus. My head comes up.
Brain rot in all of us, you know that, right?
Yeah, well, we gotta figure out who's gonna win in all these
It's
fights.
important.
It's important info, guys.
All right.
Doesn't take
Gorilla.
much to rob that
I'm
one,
still on
friend.
gorilla.
Okay. Well, that was a whole while. Hey.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Who do you want to share the forest with, man or bear? Each guy go. You, Spencer.
Bear.
You like a bear. Wesley.
Bear.
Bear.
Man,
And he wants to hang out with you.
I don't want to. I don't want to hang out with a bear. What the fuck? Gay?
See, my brain goes a few ways.
All right.
My brain goes a few ways of like, I could have bear mates or something. I don't know. If I was in a
No,
Cessna,
you have nothing.
no. Then,
Clothes you're wearing. That watch. That ring.
shit.
Yeah, nothing. You're
You know
fucked.
what? I think bear because I hate people. It's just a misanthropic thing.
Yeah, that's
Like,
kinda what I
I
was
don't know
thinking.
which one I'm gonna get, and chances
That's
are I'm
not-
gonna be like, get out of my woods, fuck off.
That's not even an answer. You should have said bear because I want to die.
Sure. Well, you just telling me what my punchline is at this point. But yeah, dying would be preferable to having to be stuck in the woods with some other stranger.
There's a chance, there's a slim chance I can lure this bear in, train him, and ride him.
Right?
That ain't gonna happen with the man.
No,
Nonsense.
he's not going to be down for it.
You
He's
could
gonna have
ride
all this
Spencer.
pride. He's going to remember life before the forest.
He's kind of a bear, yeah.
Oh yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Different kind of ride, guys. Two different types of ride. All right.
So,
One I'm into, one I'm not drunk enough to consider.
yeah. If you had to convince the guy you're stuck in the woods with, now it's a guy, it's not a bear. You got to convince this guy because your feet hurt. How do you convince this guy to let you ride him? What's your methodology? Because he,
Fucking suck his dick, man.
because it's just you guys alone in the woods.
Hey, we're just in the woods, brother.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna know.
What happens in the woods stays in the
What,
woods.
what happens? Ain't no bears out here, but you and me.
You know what's
Big dog.
great is that you're sitting there with the blisters on your feet and you're like, come on, dude, I promise. And he's like, fine. And he starts doing it and you hear, local man found in nearby woods after Cessna crash. That's right, Stacy. We got him being filleted by another man right now. Who's the other man? We're not sure yet. It looks like he voted to have this man there as opposed to a bear. A bear was displaced? That's right, Stacy. A bear was misplaced so that this man could fillet this other man.
Yeah, the rescue squad shows up just at that time. Like, what? Is that a fucking Sasquatch? What is that?
Is he sucking that Sasquatch's dick?
What the hell?
He's sucking the hell out of that cock.
God
My
damn.
God.
Well, that's a question. Something about Sasquatch. Now, okay, bear, gorilla, man, Sasquatch, 100 men. Who wins? Those are each teams.
Squatch, baby, all day.
Hold on.
Squatch.
Gorilla.
I think Reed just
Sasquatch.
likes gorillas.
Sasquatch exists is also fucking bad.
They are cool as fuck.
So
I like
I got
their
one on
crazy
Sasquatch.
skulls.
Yeah.
Cooler
I agree.
than bears,
fake.
yeah.
Yeah, bears are like big dogs, whereas gorillas are like old
Got
dogs
fey
or
energy.
something. They're like confusing.
And Sasquatch is fucking magic, bro.
They're interdimensional.
If it exists, it's fucking magic.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're gonna go down the
Probably
line.
does.
What's your name again, sir?
God damn it, every single time.
I know you don't come here enough.
Every single time. What have you been here
Matt
3
or
times?
Tiny Dancer?
Matt,
Do what?
What have you been here 3 times?
No, I've been here
right?
like
I keep thinking.
But I've
one
been
more
here
than
more
that.
times than I've been up here.
Yeah.
That might be true.
I've also seen him say all yours.
Well, then that
Your
one's on
Squatch call, sir. It's Squatch season. You gotta do a call and get Squatch to come. What's your Squatch call?
Oh
Okay. Spencer, your Squatch call?
yeah. He's an attempt at humor.
Man.
It's fine.
I can't even do a Chewbacca noise, man.
I know, that's what I was gonna do, and I was
gonna
like,
default to the
"Fuck,
Chewbacca."
I can't do that. I don't know. That was good, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Any more
Squatchologist over
Squatch
here.
call?
You got a squash call?
Reed, what's your Squatch call?
I wonder if they
I don't have one.
How would you get a Squatch to come?
Come here, Squatchy, Squatchy. Come here.
I feel like it's like
I don't fucking know.
Yo, Daniel fucks with squatches, yo. He
Yeah,
knows.
Daniel,
Squatches.
Daniel fucks Sasquatch.
Daniel fucks with squatches. You can tell he's a real one right here.
Lady Squatch smells like beef jerky. People don't know that.
Bro, this should be hanging.
Sponsored by Manscaped.
Anybody here seen Strange Wilderness?
yeah.
With
rings a
Steve
bell.
Zahn and Jonah Hill. And
Yeah, and there's another big actor in it too. Older white guy over here.
Joe Garland. Oh, fuck, he's in that movie. Hey!
Hey.
Not enough people saw Strange Wilderness for us to go on a tangent.
You know,
Yeah.
it's
It's like
film,
a,
man.
it is a title, but
I like
If you're 12 years old or high, watch that movie and giggle the whole time. It's a fucking stupid movie.
you're 12 years old and high. You're gonna really love it.
Gotta be both.
His dad's nature show.
Exceptional.
I love. There's a bit where he's doing a segment. He's ending a segment, and he pulls up in a Jeep and opens the door, and a bunch of trash like cups and wrappers fall out onto the ground of the forest. And he goes, "Thanks for tuning in. When I come back, we're gonna see some fucking pygmy people." And then he kicks more trash out onto the ground and speeds off. And then his pygmy people are blonde white women with boob jobs jumping up and down in front of green tinsel. I'm gonna think of more questions about movies and video games and stupid bullshit. We got 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Did you go through your whole list?
I think so. I think we had a whole list. I never got to write up my audio drama. That would have made perfect time.
Yeah.
It would have made perfect time. Busy schedule.
Okay.
Bullshit.
Okay. 30-pound fox, 70-pound dog.
Dog. Fucking folding that thing up like a lawn chair.
What
What
breed?
is the breed of the dog?
It's a 70-pound wiener dog?
Like what kind of 70 pound? Because I remember when I was 70 pounds.
Australian Shepherd,
Oh,
Okay.
and he's out by Walmart, and
I think he'd be okay, but you
And
might have
he's-
to treat him when you get him back.
he's never fought a fox, so he wouldn't know, you know.
Yeah. Foxes are stinky. They're stinky boys. I love them. You know, 30-pound fox, yeah, I think he might need some stitches. He'll be okay. If you get him in time, he should be okay in terms of infections. They lick themselves and do weird stuff. But, yeah, if he does fight a fox, then you should be more worried about checking under his fur for the evidence. I don't think he's going to get fucking murked like a pussy.
That's what I think.
I could take a fox.
I could take it.
Yeah.
He's
I love
fucking.
the idea. I did it. I do have rabies. I deliberately fought a fox for rabies. That's the closest thing you can get to vampirism.
Trying to get that rabies, man.
Give me your rabies.
There was no.
Bite me.
I'd walk around at night and go to seedy places, and there's never a goth bitch that wanted to bite me. So I just let like there's a fox, and I was like, okay.
He's got it.
Yeah, he's like he's about it. I can't wait.
It's cool, man.
Yeah, haven't drank water in 6 years. Ironic. A few years ago, I worked at the local. It's not county market anymore, but that's where I worked. I was an overnight janitor, and before they closed, as the sun was setting, I would change out the trash out front. And one time, I opened up the lid, and I was like, "What's that? A mushroom or like a clump of unworked leather?" And I was like,
One or the other.
What the fuck is that? It's like some weird brown clump, and then went. I was like, "Fuck!" And it was a bat.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And I told my boss, he's like, "Yeah, you gotta be careful out there." I was like, "Okay."
Watch out for the
Bats,
cats.
Yeah, that'd be really bad if
That was inside County Market?
It was no the trash can right outside the moving door.
Yeah.
Yeah, be careful. If you're ever
The
throwing
same
away.
thing happened to me like behind my freaking oven.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
In your house,
In my apartment, yeah.
motherfucker.
We had
In
3
Walmart?
flying animals in our apartment, and there were 2 flying squirrels in one bag.
Fuck. And all invaders.
Yeah, all in the same apartment.
God damn. No pet flying squirrel, all pervert flying squirrels.
I don't know. I just attracted them.
Unvaccinated foreigner flying squirrels.
Goddamn, we need to deport these squirrels, guys. Get them out of here.
House.
I've
Get
never
'em
seen
outta
them-
here.
I've
Get
never
rid of
them.
seen
my
them
nuts.
outside, but they're always in my apartment.
Yeah. I agree.
Take it on my acorn collection. Get them out of my country.
I'm concerned this bat's gonna steal my job and fuck my wife.
Got flying around, killing all my mosquitoes.
Gorilla would.
Oh, yeah, but they, again, people aren't understanding about the gorilla in this scenario. Is that he does have a smaller penis than 90% of the men.
Would that hurt his feelings if I pulled out my cock?
I think it would. That's what I'm betting on.
Power move. Okay.
Yes, could you imagine?
What if 100 of us pulled our dicks out in front of a gorilla and he was like, "Oh."
Bear shaved him, cock shaved him.
He was like,
He was like, "Oh." We put him in the cuck stool and everything.
in the ancestry of the rise of the beginning of the Planet of the Apes, one of those white guys with brown hair that was in the movie pulled out his dick at the gorilla and he was like,
And then he went and jerked off or whatever.
he just ran away from the shame.
Yeah.
And then he has a little like scene with his gorilla wife. He's like, it was bigger. And then the gorilla wife is like, but mini sticks, not break. And then they all gang. Anyway, there's the only punchline I can think of. I'm a normal man.
Yeah, I think we
I'm normal.
all charged this gorilla, 100 of us fully erect.
Yeah.
Fucking, he's done.
We all get hard, take our
That's
clothes
the
off,
problem,
and just
is that
sprint at
if
him.
the 100 men don't win, the last man's gonna get ravaged horribly by a bunch of gorillas by the time they catch up.
Yeah.
You got a toy? Imagine what we could do with this weird little skinny gorilla. He's all floppy now.
Pocket pussy.
It's my turn with it.
I surmise there's people out there that might be okay with that.
Yeah,
Probably,
there's
yeah.
definitely. Hey, that's
There's
my
like a
point.
whole
Spencer's
category of
onto
porn
this,
for that.
I think he draws. Anytime you get in an argument with your boss and you realize that you're not making enough money, you need to remember that there's a bunch of people making money with a tablet, selling perverts drawings of Shrek and Dragon and Superman and Squirrel. Fucking. We should all be doing that. We should do that as like a kind of.
Wait, I can
There's
make
also
money
men out
doing
there
that?
buying
Make
women's
mon- that's
underwear,
how most
mixing up
artists
tuna
online
juice,
make money,
and
is
fucking
Shrek
selling the
fucking
underwear as
somebody.
women on the fucking internet.
Yep.
I saw
Yeah.
that shit on Real Sex in like '96. It's still happening today. Promise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tried
So-
and true methods.
If you had to draw a fictional character fucking on your fancy tablet to sell to perverts online, what fictional characters would you want to draw?
I feel like it's going to end up on the internet somewhere.
Yeah, that's what
I
it's.
can't ever run for politics ever again. If I was going to draw
a
sex,
pseudonym, you're going to be R/Goink Pheasant or something.
they're going to find me like,
Do they need to be cartoon characters or?
No, just fictional characters that people online are like, oh, they fucked this person.
Catwoman,
Yeah.
Spider-Gwen.
Okay. You got to type.
Yeah, I was gonna
Cooking,
say I
I'm
would like to
cooking.
do a gay fanfic, but I was thinking like Captain America and
Dudes,
Why not?
obviously.
Winter
Dudes. Obviously,
Soldier,
you were
Winter
thinking
Soldier.
dudes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're going to get a lot of business with that.
Yeah.
Oh, hit HJ with the silver hand.
uh-huh.
And then he goes off into the shield like a bowl.
Oh my gears are turning, man.
We're gonna make some serious dough. Any other fictional characters need to get the pervy tablet drawing treatment? Get emailed out for $60 a pop.
fictional shit. I had a real guy in mind. I'm trying to recreate.
Hillary Clinton and Kamala Harris.
I'm trying to draw some blue.
Oh, you know what I haven't seen? The Masters of the Universe. So like He-Man and
Skeletor. He's got a bone.
yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
he's got a real boner.
It's my boner, you boom.
less teeth, Skeletor. Jesus, man.
I can film a pornography about what you don't know. Obviously Terminator, because I wrote that last week. Terminator.
I'll be back.
Yeah, him just getting reprogrammed to do horrible stuff. And Dr. Evil. There you go. People, I feel like some people will turn out for Dr. Evil. They didn't know that they wanted it.
And who though?
I'm gonna get on the weird side of the internet tonight.
And
There you
Frau or?
Oh, are we
like-
passing this around?
Just in the gray suit, you know, from
Is that vanilla?
No, I'm saying like who's he fucking?
Blackberry. Ooh, I haven't had
Terminator.
Oh, okay.
Or he could do other Mike Myers characters. He could do Shrek.
You
He
start.
could do Austin. He
Oh, yeah.
could do the Love Guru.
Cheers! Pizza record.
Sponsored by
We're getting
Manscaped.
non-monetized now with all this illegal drug use on stage.
Just don't show the tag. Don't show the label to the camera.
Might as well.
Yeah, when in Rome.
It's sweet tea.
Oh yeah, that's some delicious tea. I'm ready to fight a fucking gorilla now.
There you go. That's the 75%
You guys wanna see
of the
something
soldiers
cool?
right there. That's the grunt. See, I've decided I'm not one of the meth 20%.
Hey, unless you're gonna give me $20, don't fucking do that.
Sorry.
You go ahead, skip me. You skip me and go ahead. Well,
Reed's like, it's college party night, baby. We gotta catch up. We gotta get back out there, dog.
Tell me you're still in your fucking 20s without telling me you're fucking 20s.
Yeah, I'm about to turn 22.
Do you shake when you wake up?
Sometimes, yeah.
I kind of sort of hope it's Parkinson's and not alcoholism because then I'm a worse than an asshole.
Yeah, me too, yeah. It runs in my family. Parkinson's runs in my family.
Oh, I was gonna say,
I thought you were saying alcoholism.
Parkinson's, dementia, heart disease, a bunch of terrible shit. So we'll see, you know.
Yeah, but you're gonna be fucking 60 back in your 20s, fucking thinking like that. You'll be a fucking stud, bro. It'll be fine.
Yeah, you're just gonna confusedly
Thanks,
get a ton
man.
of pussy in the home.
You'll be right. Just don't go fight no gorillas. Or
No gorillas, yeah,
You
no,
don't
no, I
think
can
you
find
can
it.
shove crown and then you just fucking won't wake up.
get stuck in the
Nonsense.
woods with another man. Just he'll piggyback
What
ride
do
you
we
right
do?
on out of
You
there.
get good at it, right?
All right.
Huh?
On a closing note, 5% of the men do mushrooms to be the council of decisions. 70% of them are drinking alcohol, and 20% of them. Woo! Yeah, the alcohol ones are the grunts.
They have less of a chance, bro.
Now there's these
Yeah, it's
specialists.
fun.
There's 25% on the ground specialists that are given proper doses of meth so that they can hone in on and target and bite off the testicles.
Dick biters, yep.
Yes,
Cock
that's
bites.
Dick
You're gonna be looking on the
And with
ground
that-
for more meth.
the humans would win and the gorilla would lose. Thank you for tuning into Pizza Records Live, where you get all of your important answers. Woo! Thank you.
Yay!
Cockfighters!
And before you go away, we got a show May 30th right here at Pizza Records Live. Right here at Pizza Records. We got a May
Hosted
30th
by
show.
Reed
It's a
Davis.
Friday night.
That guy right there.
6:30 tickets. 7:30 show.
7 p.m.
Seven.
show.
7
7
p.m.
show.
show. 6:30 tickets. 7 p.m. show.
Here?
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, okay.
Here, baby.
All right.
I'll be here making weird art.
Hell yeah.
Thank you much.
Yeah!
We are Jacksonville, Illinois' radio broadcast to the world, Elm City Radio. Welcome. It's the home of Big Eli, General Grierson, Governor Duncan, Illinois College, and more. Playing local flavors of music, broadcasting local news at some point, and keeping you up to date about the heart of West Central Illinois in Jacksonville. Stream us wherever you are. That's Elm City Radio, Jacksonville, Illinois' radio broadcast to the world.
To Pizza Records.